Last year I did a review on this full-size Monvict glue gun, and I'll put a link to that review below in the description box and on the screen at the end of my video. And today I'm doing a review on its little brother, a mini glue gun, the Monvict S808. Before I start the review, let's take a look at what comes inside the box. It has a little instruction manual, which is always a good thing to have. We have the glue gun and its cord. So it's really nice. It has a on and off switch right here, and looks like your basic glue gun. And it has a stand. Now I really like this whole stand idea. So let's see, actually there's two stands. Let's pull the other stand out as well. Now this stand actually connects right here. So it is your basic stand that I had an old little glue gun that had this and I hated it. My glue gun always flopped all over the place. So I'm not even going to test this out. If you like this kind of stand, I just want you to know that it's in there. But I like this stand. So let me get a picture here of what it's supposed to look like so that I put it together correctly. And it goes like that. So I'm just going to snap this right in there. And also it has these little suction cup legs on the bottom in case you need to, have them be, woohoo, wow, I didn't even wet them. Look at that, holy cow, it is like stuck. Okay, there we go, let's unstick it. Okay, I like that. That is really sturdy and stable. Holy cow, I wasn't expecting that. So this is really cool. And it has this little silicone mat here that is removable, and that makes it easy to clean because usually when I have my glue guns going, I have a piece of paper under it to catch any drippings or any strings from me doing it. And so this has this little silicone mat here to protect it that you can easily clean. Wow, I really like that. Okay, so let's take a look here, and oh yeah, look at that. A nice sturdy way to hold your glue gun in between, when you're using it, instead of having it lay down or have it on the other stand. I am loving this. Okay, I already knew I was going to love this before I got it, let me tell you, because of this and the stand, and wow, this was just an added bonus. So there you go. And it holds it really snug. In fact, look at that. It's just really, really snug. So you may not want to put it all the way in when you're using it, but I really like that. That way it's not flimsy and falling all over the place. Okay, what else is in the box? Okay, we have these little glitter glue sticks, and looks like they come in 5 different colors, and it looks like there is 2 of each, so there are 10 of these. Now those are going to be fun. I've actually never used these prior to this video, so this is really cool. And then it comes with 20 glue sticks. Now I want to show you the difference in glue sticks. So this glue stick goes in my full-size Monvict glue gun, and these are the skinny ones, and that's what's going to go in this one. So just wanted you to see the difference in case you were wondering what size glue stick to use. It's not the big ones, it's the little ones. Okay, well, whoops, that doesn't go in there. Now that we've looked at all of this and we know what comes in the box, let's check out the glue gun. Before we go any further, I wanted to show you the size difference between the full-size Monvict glue gun, which has its built-in stand, and the little mini one that is really lightweight. But then again, this one is also pretty lightweight. But this is definitely lightweight, small, and easy to handle. Okay, so it says it takes about 2 to 5 minutes to warm up. And it's been sitting here for about 5 minutes, and so far nothing has dripped out. So that's a plus. And I wanted to point out that it has a really nice green light when it's on. So that's off and that's on, so you absolutely know when it's on, no questions asked, no mistakes. So we all know how a glue gun works, and I decided that I was going to try one of these glitter glue sticks and see how it works. So let's check it out. So the first thing I was curious about is how thick or thin that glue is going to come out. And I did add another glue stick here on the end in case I needed to, push it through like you do with glue sticks. So let's give this a try here. Pull that out and let's see how this does. Okay. Looks like I'm able to get it pretty thin if I want it thin. So it came out a little thick at first, but I was able to thin it out. I really like that, that way you're not getting too big of a blob if you need it in thin places, or, let's say you wanted to, make a mess. Let's try this again. Don't put the nozzle in it. There we go. But, if you wanted to decorate something instead of using glitter and glue both, you can kind of do that. I wish I had something in here that I could decorate this with, because it's kind of like using stickles. So, except that it's going to dry a lot faster than stickles. So, I really like that. So, it comes out really good. And I'm learning a lot about this glitter glue stick because it's, kind of clear with just a little bit of glitter in it, but just enough to show up. So, again, pretty similar to stickles. So, I like the way that turned out. Now here's something I wanted to experiment with using the glitter glue sticks in there, and that is using a silicone mold that I usually use for my cold porcelain, and I was just wondering how that would work. So I'm going to just squirt some into my mold. So I am going to let that sit for a minute until it is cooled off, and we're going to see how that works. Okay, well, we're waiting for that flour to cool off. I actually want to experiment with something else. So I've got some wax paper here, just regular old wax paper, and I was just curious, what if I wanted to create an embellishment? I'm just curious. I am just playing around. This is stuff I've never done before because I've never worked with the glitter glue sticks before. So I'm just curious, just playing around here. Made a little heart, wiping my tip off there. And we're going to let that dry, or not dry, but cool off as well, and see what happens with that. Okay, I meant to pull this off from the wax paper on camera, but I forgot to turn the camera on. I will let you know that it did tear up some wax paper with it, and I just used my scissors to trim around it. So that would be a cute little embellishment right there. Not a bad idea. What do you think? Okay, now let's take this out of the mold and see if it worked. Now the mold is pretty deep, so I'm actually hoping that it did cool off deep down inside. So let me pop it right out. And, well, there is a little flower. And it's not showing up really good on camera, but this worked, okay? This really worked in my mold. And because I needed to get rid of the rest of the glitter glue before I put in the clear one, I actually did it in another mold as well. So let's pull these out and see what we have. We have sweet little butterflies. Now, because of the mold, it's dull on this side, but it's shiny on the back. So I wish it was shiny on the front too, but cute little butterfly. Got another one here. Same thing. So really awesome to find out that you can use glitter glue in these silicone molds and they pop right out beautifully. Okay, now that I've played with the glitter stick, I've got a regular clear glue stick in there. And you know what? I did get a tiny little drop in here. Let me pull it out and show you. A tiny little drop came out. So it really hasn't been what I would call drooling like some of the glue guns I've used in the past. So I like that. It's not drooling. There's a little drop I can see right now coming off from it. But I am now ready to check out how well this glues. So we're going to pull this out, and I'm just going to put a little right there and glue that down. And I'm going to put kind of here. That does fit in there rather snugly. At least you don't have to worry about it falling out, that's for sure. So a little drop on there. And put that on there. And let's see. I didn't get it perfectly straight, but you know what? Straight enough. Put a little drop there and a little drop there. And so far, I mean, this glue gun is working great. I am really happy with it. You know, seeing how well something sticks is actually the glue and not the glue gun. But I thought I would just play with it just for a minute and we'll see how this works. And it works beautifully. One thing I've noticed about this is that I'm not getting a bunch of strings all over the place that I normally get with my glue guns. And that's really important to me. So this is really cool. If you are tired of all of those strings of glue everywhere, this one does not appear to be doing that. So I am actually really pleased with this. Okay, I'm impressed. There's still no mess in here. I am totally impressed. So with all of the experimenting that I did with this glue gun, you know, using the glitter glue, and I'm just going to lay that down right there for right now. But using the glitter glue, using it in molds, and using it on wax paper, and using the glue to put these little sticks together to create a little frame. I'm just really impressed with this. I mean, really impressed with it. And I love that this is here to help clean up any messes, but there's no messes to clean up. There was that one little tiny speck that I had, and I think it's because I was pushing things in too far. So, and look at that, sturdy on there. This thing is like stuck to my table here. This is really sturdy, so you do need two hands to get it out, I think. That's just my opinion, but I really love having a sturdy place to keep this. So on a scale of 1 to 10, this one gets a 10, or on the thumbs up scale, I give it 2 thumbs up, and I will have a link below to where I got this on Amazon. And no, it is not an affiliate link. So you're getting an honest review here. And like I said, if you're interested, I'm going to have a link to that below in the description box. I am also going to have a link to the other Monvict glue gun review that I did in the description box, and also on the screen here toward the end of the video as it's ending, so that you can see that review as well. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was helpful for you, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.
If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.